done.
So does that include trying to ruin my life with Greenlee?
Ruin your life with Greenlee? What is that supposed to mean?
Just go ahead and ask your husband. He'll tell you.
Tell her.
Or maybe he won't, and I will. Found a piece of real estate. Nice. That I thought could maybe house both Cambius and Fusion together.
No, Greenlee told me you put a bid on it.
Yes, I did. And I was outbid by Zach.
You didn't.
He did. You knew Ryan wanted that building.
And he also knows that we want to stop Hayward.
And you chose David.
It was a business decision. Hayward and I needed that building.
You want to back up David? That's up to you. But doing his kind of dirty work, making moves against your friends out of spite?
Okay, you guys, I'm sure if Zach did that, he had a good reason for doing it.
Yeah, he did have a reason. It's David. Is that a good reason?
He had to be spying on me to pull this off, checking into my personal affairs to mess with me like this.
Not with me, with us. It's going to hurt Kendall, too.
I think Kendall is going to be okay not being in the same building as the mighty Ryan.
And again, so thoughtful to speak for your wife like that. I'm sure she appreciates that, don't you, Kendall?
Okay, can we stop, please, and can we just talk about this?
No, that's not. Not up for discussion.
You saw the look on Kendall's face. She had no idea that Zach bought that property. She's pissed. Maybe she's talking some sense into him right now.
I'm not sure even a pissed off Kendall could get through to Zach right now.
Well, I still believe in Zach. You can't give up on him.
I think there's something else going on here, Greenlee.
He's not answering any of my calls. He's not returning any of my messages.
Well, isn't he sort of known for being MIA?
He is known for that, but he's not known for ignoring emergency calls from the hospital or ditching his patients, both of which he's done.
Wasn't Griffin getting ready to go to the FDA to talk about Project Orpheus?
He was. He was actually ready to slam the project and slam David. He said the only way he wouldn't go to the FDA is if I quit working for Orpheus.
Yeah, he thought it was a horrible idea, you hooking up with David.
Not exactly bad advice.
I get it. I know where you guys stand, but the thing is, if he thought I was in danger, he never would have disappeared. That's why I think something is seriously wrong.
You know what? Honestly,
Sorry I didn't say goodbye, but I knew you wouldn't let me go. Please tell everybody in the hospital I'm sorry, and hopefully everyone will understand. But I had to go back to where I belong, DWB. I didn't see any point in sticking around, and there's nothing keeping me there anymore.
Is that it?
No. You didn't want me to go to the FDA, so I didn't, because I could never say no to you. It's going to be the last email for a while. You know how I get when I get back into work. But I'll be thinking of you. Su hermano.
I didn't ask him to leave.
I know. Sorry I freaked out over nothing. I barged in like this. Excuse me.
Walk you off.
Okay. All right, if you're both gonna go off on Zach, then you can leave right now.
We're not going anywhere.
I'm not gonna listen to you trash my husband.
The man that just walked out that door is not your husband. How can you not see that?
Zach almost died. Okay, I mean, yeah, you can't expect him to just forget about that.
No, we don't. Being confused or a little off is one thing, but this is beyond that. I mean, the things that he's saying, the decisions that he's making.
I mean, Zach is certainly making it seem like David is controlling his every move.
Okay, will you stop exaggerating? All right, Zach is just showing David how grateful he is for what he has done for him, okay? Why don't you just get over it?
You have to stop this before it gets worse, because it will get worse.
Okay, who the hell are you to criticize what Zach is doing? After your year away with David, you were so whacked out, you married the guy. I mean, you like practically worshiped the ground he walked on. You had total devotion to him. You wouldn't even listen to anyone else.
Which is exactly what's happening with Zach.
He can do whatever he wants, okay? He doesn't have to explain himself to either of you.
That's totally true. You're 100% right, but I don't buy it, Kendall. Come on, Zach goes out and buys a huge piece of commercial real estate just to prove his loyalty to David? Really? A guy that you wanted dead a few weeks ago?
Well, that was before he gave me my husband back. and gave my children their father back. All right, you know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore, okay? So can you all please just go? Can you please just leave?
Kendall, we want to help them. We want to help both of you.
I don't need help, okay? We don't need help. We're fine, okay?
Listen, you're my best friend. I know you better than anyone. And pretending that you're not struggling with this, I can see that you're struggling with this. You're not okay with any of this. How could you be?
You're right. I'm not okay. I hate it.
So you do think something's up with Zach?
I knew you had to see it.
That's not what I meant. What I meant was that Zach's return has been challenging.
Something's up, Kendall. You know it, don't you?
Would you stop putting words in my mouth?
I'm not
Ryan?
putting words in your mouth. You said you hate what's going on here, so then why are you going along with it?
We get that you love Zach. We care about him too.
Ryan doesn't care about Zach. He hasn't stopped attacking him since he's been home.
Are you kidding me? Look, whatever he's up to, he's dragging you along with it. Right? You got to see that.
The only thing I see is your refusal to back off.
Listen, we're just trying to figure out why Zach would go to such extremes to help David. Donating money? Fine. Good PR? Great. Stabbing us in the back?
Zach, you heard him. He said it's not personal. He's doing what needs to be done.
Meaning what? I mean, do you really expect us to believe that he's just enlisting as a soldier in Hayward's army?
I mean, Zach doesn't take orders from anyone, especially David. You must see that.
All right. Thank you so much for describing my husband. I appreciate it. But you all can leave now, okay?
Kendall,
Can you please go?
Kendall.
No, please. You guys don't get it, okay? You don't understand.
Okay. So then make us understand. Explain it to us.